Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gondor campaign on the Dawnless Days mod. And we are going to jump straight into a battle, I think. Because we have the Necromancers just outside of Minas Morgul. They are fortified, but there's only 7 units. They've also got the Mouth of Sauron, who's on his own, but he is recruiting, so he will have more units next turn. And of course we have the garrison of Minas Morgul as well. They've got quite a lot of buildings in there. But they've only got 7 units, however they are all very good. Servants of the Eye, we know are deadly cavalry unit, tier 4. Orc archers are pretty good, much better than their bow rabble. Morgul Guard, tier 3, obviously pole arm infantry, they're insanely powerful. And the Morgul Warband as well. They are decent melee infantry. Now the army fortified just outside, they've got some more Morgul Warband and some Orc warriors as well. Mordor Orc, bow rabble, they're absolute rubbish. Don't need to worry about them. So in total, they will have 15 units, I believe, if the Mouth of Sauron gets pulled in, which he might not actually, by the looks of it. Which is a shame, because I would actually like to kill him as well. But I assume he's a cavalry bodyguard, so that could be our undoing. Who knows? But we will also have... we'll have 15 units. And they'll have 14. But they will have the fortified position. So I imagine it's some sort of square or circle, and then they'll have arrow towers dotted around. So it could be tricky. We do have a lot of rangers, so that's something that's good. I'm glad we actually recruited the Bow Militia. But in addition to that as well, we also got given the mission to defeat the Necromancers. And if we do, for 3 turns, we're going to get recruitment cost reduction of 15% and +4 control, which is massive. That is insanely good right now for our settlements. So if we get +4 control everywhere, that would really help. Now, the only problem is, I think we can win even with the fortified stance. We are going to take some losses, that's fine. But once we do, we will then have Minas Morgul. Now, I don't want to raise it, because I would like to take Attila at some point. But is this too early to take Minas Morgul? Because if we do, obviously we are just going to get... we're going to get hammered by I don't know how many armies. And that's going to be our new defensive point, rather than Osgiliath, which we have sort of built up. It's got a steady garrison. And then be Minas Morgul. So do we take Minas Morgul, or do we just sack it and come back another turn, or another time to try and take it? Although actually what we could do, we don't get the spy until next turn. That's a shame. What is their strength ranking? They are strength rank 1. So that is the concern. They don't just have these 2 armies. They're going to have at least probably 3 or 4, I imagine, full stacks somewhere, as we're on Legendary. Now, given they're at war with us and Lothlorien, I imagine they're going to be pouring out of the Black Gate. I don't think this is the right time to take Minas Morgul. Given the fact that Mordor strength rank 1, we don't have any real recruitment capacity right now, other than an Orient, and even then we're only recruiting tier 1 crap. We need to... well, yeah, we need to get the recruitment complex at least. So let's get that first. So sorry, I apologise. I take it back. We're not jumping straight into a battle. I'm going to spend 5 minutes blabbering on. What we want to do as well, before I forget, is finish off this tier 1 focus tree for the military side. So we'll do foreign expeditions and coastal warning systems. That will then give us the +1 control, which will help. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to war and fight these. So Faramir is going to have to force march, which is a shame, because it means he's going to start off knackered. But I think it's because we're in winter, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, that's really nasty, that. Minus 35% campaign movement. And then we're going to move Imrahil in as well. And we're going to attack. Okay. So we have just under 2,000 troops. And they have just over 12,400. Nearly 12,500. 12,000? Jesus Christ. We'd be dead if it was. 2,500. So he's got some Variag Riders and some Wag Sentries as well. Okay, it's not too bad. I think then what we should do... I'll tell you what, let's load into the battle, shall we? It's going to take the reinforcing army some time to get to the camp. Apart from the cavalry, which there is only one unit of, which is the Servants of the Eye. If we move quickly... Are we able to take them out quick enough? I don't think we're going to be able to. We want to make, obviously, use of our ranged units, because we have a lot. And this area looks quite good for the Athelian Rangers to take place in. So maybe we try that. I don't think we're going to make... God, I really cannot speak today. If we move Boromir around to the other flank to cut off the reinforcements, this army will die. It is not strong enough to take on that reinforcing army alone. If we had Imrahil's army and Faramir's together, then absolutely we would set up on the other side of this camp, take out the reinforcing army first, and then move on the camp. But because we're coming in 3 different waves, it just wouldn't work. We wouldn't be able to do it. So we're all going to have to attack from the same direction, which means the reinforcing army will probably have time to get to the camp. And given that we are limited in the ammunition that we have, I don't really want to waste it on arrow towers. The arrow towers will definitely do some damage. But I think it's going to outweigh...
We have sighted the enemy!
Oh, God's sake. Why can you not just form up where I want you to? Yeah, I don't see the point in wasting the ammunition that we've got. On arrow towers. I think the key units we need to take out are the General and the Morgul Warband. And then the pole arm infantry that comes through. So Servants of the Eye have already made it to the camp. So the infantry aren't going to be that far behind, I would have thought. So yeah, these guys are already exhausted. Bull Militia are slowly making their way forward. The Varric Riders are... Oh, I thought they were going to charge out already. They're not, thank God. Yeah, the infantry are going to make it, that's fine. Like I said, we're going to prioritise the melee infantry, maybe some of the cav as well. I'm going to try and ignore their archers and the arrow towers. Priority is the melee infantry. If we have any ammunition left, I would like to try and take out some of their orc archers, because they're actually quite a good range unit. The bow rabble, on the other hand, is absolute garbage. So, Athelian Rangers. Have you guys got the range? You definitely have. Although you're not actually... You're not in cover there, so I don't think it actually matters then, does it? So, I was thinking, oh, it would be a bit sneaky. But they don't even care, so... Let's just start shooting, shall we? What else can you reach? That warband as well. It's a shame that you can't put these on defensive. That's what I miss about Attila. And so at least if they're firing at someone and they walk off like this, they don't follow them. Because we don't want to be doing that. How are we doing? Faramir's nearly got 100 kills. That's not bad. Boar rabble are staying out of range. That's a good idea. Orc warriors, I wouldn't bother wasting it on them. Take out the warband, definitely. That's got to be the priority. Don't move too far though. You are risking it with their range. We just want to minimize losses as much as we can. They're doing pretty well. We've taken out quite a chunk. Right, tell you what, you guys stop firing. We've routed 2 units already, that's not bad. Boar rabble. Tell you what, let's move the archers round. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We're trying to get the Morgul Guard. So, apologies, this will be a bit boring. But we do want to minimize casualties as much as possible. Right, so can you guys get close enough to shoot the general? No, you're going to get shot by the arrows. Pull back. And how close can you guys get? I think it's going to be a shame. Because I don't want to use ammunition against the arrow tower. But I think they're going to kill too many of our men. So how many volleys do you guys need to do to destroy the tower? Quite a few, it looks like. That should do it, I think. Yeah, there we go. Right, pull back. Yeah, see how much we lost there? I mean, that's what, a quarter nearly of their ammunition? For some of the units just to kill 1 tower, they've got 4 in total. But we've destroyed 1, so we've got a good attack range on this side now. So if we move in, you guys attack them. You two destroy that Morgul Guard unit. And you guys finish off the Morgul Warband. We've got a few spears, which can take down the enemy cavalry, so actually, yeah, it's probably not worth shooting them, is it? Servants of the Eye, though, that's a different matter. Don't get shot by the tower. You guys stop.
The enemy have rallied their units!
Now you guys, can you shoot the general? Nope. Avoid the bloody towers, man. Alright, now you should be able to shoot the general. Still you can't. Why? Is your range that bad? Right. Now you're all in range. You're not. So stop moving, you bloody idiots. Shoot the Servants of the Eye. That's definitely a unit of cavalry we do not want to engage with. Tell you what, you can't go there. You go there. And you guys shoot them as well. Oh, God. I'm doing an awful job of this. Right, what have we got left? Where's that other unit of pole arm? They're over there, aren't they? So, Attila Rangers, you swing around here for me. Try and avoid getting shot. That's always the idea. Right, you finish off your ammo in them. Same for you.
A unit has used all available ammunition!
No, it's fine. Just use whatever you got left. You guys take them out. And you shoot Servants of the Eye as well. Morgul Guard, there is 160 left. I would have liked to have shot fewer of them, but you finish them off. We're starting to kill a few of the Servants of the Eye now, that's good. Right, Thilian Rangers are spent. You guys are spent, so you guys pull back. Oh, here come their orc archers now. Cavalry, I think this is a job for you. Oh, they've pulled back. Okay. We might even run out of time at this rate. We're not doing it very quickly. Right, just shoot at whatever you want. Right, now's the time I think we move in. So, cavalry, you swing around there, take out those archers.
A unit's ammunition is spent and it can no longer fire.
Boromir, you can move up. Right, you guys engage with them. You guys swing around there. Is there a reason why you can't? I don't know what you're doing there, to be honest. Right, you guys engage there. Archers pull out. Ithilien Rangers, we'll get you guys to charge those orc archers. I probably should have slowed this down, but never mind. We don't want to attack the polearm infantry, so pull back as quickly as you can. Although actually I don't want Boromir, Imrahil getting charged by them either, so you guys charge.
Are losing their advantage. The enemy general is fallen.
Good. Alright, tell you what, stay in combat. Boromir, you get your ass in here as well. Yeah, we are taking a few losses, but there we go, we're done.
God speak good. We are moments away from victory.
Now, the annoying thing is we're still going to take casualties, aren't we, because of these stupid arrow towers. I think we just need to run the units down from the garrison. That's the trouble. But I don't actually know which units that is. Now, you guys pull out over here, because you're not doing an awful lot apart from getting shot. Just hurry up and run a few of them down. We did lose quite a few. They're not even from the garrison, so ignore that. Right, we lost 360, but we killed 2,342. Apologies, that probably was a painful watch. But I don't think we did too badly. We were going to take losses. We were attacking a fortified position, and the arrow towers are pretty good. But I think we spent our ammunition rather well from our archers. We killed a lot of their infantry beforehand. The damage their archers did was very minimal. We killed the garrison and that entire army as well. And the Anorian patrollers were worst hit. So I can live with that. And I think we'll take the money as well. So now, what we want to do... If I hit that, we can sack it for 2.5, well, just over 2,000 gold. And we... Mission aborted. I'm sorry, what? We defeated them. Why is that mission aborted? We absolutely just crushed them. Oh, come on. Give me a bloody break. Right, well, Miss Morgul's been absolutely smashed, and we just got 2,000 gold, so that's alright. So we're going to pull back because we need to replenish. Now, they shouldn't be able to recruit. So this is something we can check. Mouth of Sauron is recruiting units. However, every single building there is trashed. So they should not be able to recruit next turn. Which means Faramir should be safe from attack. If he gets attack, I'm going to be really annoyed. Oh, Athelian refugees. Right, we'll come back to that. So, Imrahil, you pull back to Minas Tirith. You need to replenish as well. Boromir, you've ranked up. So, let's get some further upkeep production. And the army, what do we have? I quite like the melee defense and morale for militia units. Melee defense is for professional soldiers, which we've got a few of. Albeit it's not a huge amount. I mean, it's +1 and then +2. Upkeep costs for fiefdom units, but we don't have a lot of them. Morale against orcs is pretty good. Ammunition +10%, also pretty good. I think the Moon Banner is more for Faramir's army with the Athelian Rangers. So for Boromir, we'll take the Blackened Banner. So we get +2 morale against orcs and +1 melee attack and defense in wasteland or steppe terrain, which we will be fighting a lot of. Let's be honest. Once we get past Minas Morgul, it's all wasteland, and we're going to be fighting against nothing but orcs. So that's a no-brainer. Yeah, so Faramir should be okay. We should be able to pull back to Caer Andros. That is if the game does not shaft me, like it just did with that mission for some reason. I have no idea why it aborted the mission. We did it. It said kill them, we killed them. It definitely said kill them, right? Defeat the following army battle. Yeah. Which is exactly what we did. So we just missed out on 12 control in our settlements, which is something we really could have done with. But whatever. That's fine. We'll unlock spies next turn, so we're definitely going to get spy. That will help. We're seeing what Mordor has. Corsairs, you are strength rank 8. We are strength rank 4. We've dropped quite a bit. The Girodai, I don't think they ever want anything to do with us, which is fair enough. Horondor, you are strength rank 18. You're not doing much. That has dropped Mordor to strength rank 3, though. That's interesting. And we're only strength rank 4. So that wasn't terrible, I think, given the army that we beat and the garrison was rather small. So the fact that that was enough to drop them from 1 to 3. And Rohan is still at 2. And they still have all of their territories as well, so that's good. Right, okay. Well, while we've got a bit of money, what we want to do is grab those shepherds while we can. Oh, Rohan, do you fancy giving me an extra 300? Oh, you do. Thank you very much. That means we just have enough to get that one as well. Perfect. Right, so 6 turns, then we get the control. Then I think what we'll do is grab the military engineering. That essentially upgrades all of our militia units and just gives them more armor, so that's always nice. And then I want to get the centralized training programs. That gives us access to the level 3 archery range and infantry barracks, so we can get Gondor swordsmen, spearmen, and bowmen, which is essentially our best units. And we want them up as soon as possible. I think once we've unlocked that recruitment, I'll feel more confident pushing into Mordor and taking the likes of Minas Morgul and such, because we're so close. We can recruit and then sort of replenish the garrison if needed. I think it's probably worth. Well, we've got 3 growth. Upgrading one of these next turn and grabbing a field. Yeah, because we're -4, 40 food in Anorian, and that is having a detrimental effect. Right, it's in turn. Yes, the Mouth of Sauron has buggered off. He did not recruit any units as he should, or shouldn't have. Goblin Town has been conquered. Very nice. So we get +1 control and +2 morale for 4 turns. It's not as good as +4 for 3 turns, but we'll take it. Faramir is back in Caer Andros, so he can keep an eye on Durthank.
Prepare for battle.
And the nobleman has ranked up as well. He's got everything that we sort of want. So I'll just grab Prudence. We can start leveling him up. And then we want to grab the spy, don't we? So let's get Ecthelion. That's a very cool name. He can move into Mordor next turn. That'll help us immensely. We can actually start seeing what Mordor's up to then. We want to get a field, don't we? That will help. So how are we doing in terms of control? Everywhere's pretty stable apart from Lebanon. And that is because of focuses still, isn't it? Yeah. That is a terrible focus. It really is. But that's fine. I think we can probably save the rest of our money that we have for next turn so we can build these two shepherds in Middle Gondor. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't think we need to recruit any more units. I did want to grab that unit of Athelian refugees, actually, didn't I? Because I think they're quite a good and cheap unit. How do they fare? So, they only cost 325 to recruit, and they cost 56 upkeep. They are very light bow infantry, just like the Gondor Boar Militia. So they've got less melee attack, less melee defense, less charge bonus. However, they have they've got 50 morale, so they're much braver than the Boar Militia. They also have 200 range as well. Oh wow! I mean, that's on par with our Gondor Bowmen, so that's pretty good. Yeah, we're definitely getting them. Damn right. Yeah, that's insane.
Men of Gondor.
Right, back to Osgiliath. We need to keep an eye out for that then. Athelian refugees, whenever they come up, we want to recruit them. Definitely. Minas Morgul, though, has got the governor symbol. Yeah, they've placed a general there now, or a governor, sorry. So they get an actual unit of Black Shield bodyguards. Look at their replenishment. It is absolutely insane. That's fine. They're still going to have to repair their buildings. It's going to delay them a few turns, if nothing else. Ooh. Cadas Ithalant. A Mordor stack has just settled there. Yeah, probably cost them half their army to settle. And obviously, they've just magically replenished a majority of it. Why not? But that's fine. Hopefully they'll attack Caer Andros. We have more than enough to deal with that. I mean, to be honest, they probably won't even attack, because they're definitely not winning that.
Gondor must stand. We ride for the glory of Gondor.
I would actually like to lure them in to actually attack. Can we get rid of some units from Faramir's army?
Prepare for battle.
And I don't want to disband them, but if we get rid of the Boar Militia... I mean, watch me get really cocky now. There's probably another full stack just behind them, and they'll attack with both next turn.
Soldiers of Gondor.
Right, let's move you into Mordor first. I'm just thinking this would be a really good opportunity to get rid of one of their stacks. And that really highly ranked Black Lieutenant. He's got, what, 5 levels? Nagzag.
Stand ready.
But I don't think they'll attack because we're too strong. We've got 6 units there, and then we have 10 in the garrison. But I think if we get rid of the 2 Boar Militia, because they're not really needed with Faramir.
March.
And I suppose if they do attack with another full stack, 2 units of boar militia really isn't going to make that much of a difference, is it?
Stand ready. Men of Gondor.
You don't have enough movement to support anyway, so you might as well go back to Minas Tirith.
Prepare for battle.
That'll help your replenishment. And then I said we'd build the shepherds, didn't I? In Middle Gondor, which we will do. Okay, that's fine. Corsairs got a little army just off the coast of Meerland. It's only 6 units though, so we don't need to be worried about that. So nothing is coming through Cirith Ungol right now,
Soldiers of Gondor.
but we do have this army just outside of Caer Andros. Right, let's see if they attack, shall we? Oh, 2 rank ups, okay. Denethor, you get an extra 5% reduction. And Hurin, I think we probably want to get the same for you as well. So, are we building anything there? We're not. But we are building these. So, it's even cheaper now. Perfect. Denethor gives us some insane bonuses as a garrison. Governor, sorry. He's really good as a governor. Right, Gifts of Anatar has moved and garrisoned Minas Morgul, who still have the destroyed buildings, so that's good. And then we also have the Ravagers, who are just outside Cirith Ungol. So I think they're probably gearing up for another attack against Osgiliath. So what we'll do,
Ride for the glory of Gondor.
I think, I've just always contradicted myself. I want Imrahil just with cavalry. It's pointless him having infantry with him. The whole point is he's meant to sort of be quick, get into combat as a supportive unit. And it's also nice if we could try and lure them in as an ambush. So we could move him here, set him to ambush. Then they might think they've got the upper hand, attack Osgiliath, and then we bring him in as reinforcements. But I don't want just 2 crappy arch units coming in from the side of the map.
Prepare for battle.
As it's not really going to benefit us. If they attack Caer Andros, we'll be fine. These shouldn't be able to make it to Caer Andros to reinforce, because they're already in force march. So yeah, they can't actually make it. So the only place they can actually attack is Osgiliath. Now we've got 10 units in the garrison, and we've got 8 in his army. So they're going to have double what we have, even if we brought Imrahil to support. We'd have 22 against their 40. But it is just all Mordor trash. Orc warbands we can absolutely slaughter. I mean, this army's actually worse. It's got 1 unit of Orc pillagers, and that's the only unit that's going to do any real damage. Our swordsmen will butcher their swordsmen and spearmen all day long. This army's more of a concern because it's got 4 units of the 2-handers. But everything else is just completely rubbish. It's not even worth thinking about.
We ride for the glory of Gondor.
So, yeah, I think I might disband them. Or do I just give them to Boromir? I might just give it to him instead. And then we keep Imrahil and his Prince's Sergeants outside. Put them into ambush stance and then see if they want to attack.
Prepare for battle.
Interesting. Yeah, we're going to have to start thinking about recruitment now as well. I do want to keep building our economy as much as possible before we have to start recruiting, because our units do cost quite a bit. And our income will soon dissipate because of it. But that's going to be all for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I shall catch you all in the next one.